Scout Buggy special summons a copy of itself when summoned, and Scale Bomber and Sting Lancer special summon themselves, which should have told me Beetroopers are link based, but I didn't realize that till after seeing Armor Horn Invincible Atlas. Oh, I get it now.
Get the light bulb now. Ding.
I'd like to applaud Konami for making Scout Buggy like this. Can't use the non-insect shit, but the trade-off is that its effect should always be on live. Like America, meaning you're summoning two monsters most of the time, which makes summoning Armor Horn easy as fuck. Scale Bomb attributes an insect to destroy an opponent's monster who activates effect. It don't negate shit. However, Sting the Poison does, which also searches Twin Bow when summoned, which special summons it. So I guess we're playing Sting and Twin Bow, because not having something Sting can search is
retarded.
Sting Lancer searches spell and traps, but it's a level 7 though. Yeah, it can special summon itself if you have an insect in your graveyard and your opponent has a monster in theirs. But considering this is a searcher, you'd think summoning this wouldn't be reliant on your opponent, nor would you think it would be a level fucking 7. But this is Konami we're talking about. Its special summon effect makes it so you can interact with your opponent's graveyard during their turn, cause it's a... But that doesn't explain why Sting Lancer's a fucking level 7. Armor Horn lets you normal summon an insect. Arbalest just so happens to bring back a level 3 Aloha insect with normal summon, which can be Scout Buggy and doesn't negate its effect.
That's pretty good.
And can bring itself back by banishing 3 insects in your graveyard. Well, damn bitch, it's cool you can come back and all, but banishing 3 insects is a whole fucking lot. Invincible Atlas can't be targeted or destroyed by your opponent just as long as you don't tribute an insect to boost it by 2 stacks. 5,000 attack, that sure is big. Big! But I'd rather keep the condom on. You could instead summon a Beetrooper from your deck, which seems to be meant for Sting Lancer because it searches obviously, but mainly because it's a fucking level 7. Formation is a field spell that brings back a Beetrooper Strange, can attack with it, and you lose life equal to its attack, which means you lose 2,400 if you bring back Sting Lancer. What the fuck? I don't care about getting a token when an insect dies, although the trigger from time to time. I care about how bad formation is, but the revival is repeatable. So I guess I understand why you lose life and you can't attack with it. Actually, no, fuck that shit.
That's not an excuse!
Flying Sting negates a monster effect and resets itself if you control Invincible Atlas. No, it doesn't have to be, but there's no other insect that has 3,000 original attacks, so it's likely gonna be Invincible Atlas. Beetroopers aren't terrible, they're not really good either, but at least they're much better than War Rocks. I know that's a very low bar, so what? I'm still saying that shit. Thanks for watching. My Patreon, Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal's in the description, the source, my Discord server link. Now.
What's the question?
Do you have any plans for the future, like starting a family, saving money to travel wherever, or are you more focused on living the right now? I think you wanted me to say it like that, didn't you? But no, I don't really have any plans. I don't really plan certain things out anymore because I used to be really neurotic when it came to that shit. But now I pretty much just live things day by day. My only plans is to do these videos and not be a lazy bitch, even though sometimes, oh my God, I don't be feeling like doing this shit for various reasons outside of YouTube, but I push through it. But no, I don't have any particular plans to do anything. If those things happen as far as a family and all that, then I'll cross that bridge when we get there. You ever think about doing longer videos? So the scripts I write, I never intend for the video to be as short as it is, but it ends up being that way because there's a lot of shit I say in the script, but that doesn't necessarily translate in terms of long length in the video form. So, I mean, I guess I could do longer videos, which would mean that there would be a much longer script, but I also don't feel like it takes a whole lot of time for me to do what I do to explain the cards and shit, because I'm not trying to be so thorough. You can go to some other motherfucker for that shit, but at least I feel like I give you some sort of entertainment, I give you some sort of information, while also making it interesting to look at and some shit. Either I could do long videos or do what I'm doing right now and they not be so long. I choose the former. What's your opinion on how booster packs have changed from back in the day when full cards were hard to pull to today's packs? I love it. I don't actually love it. That's a reach. I like the fact that Konami eventually changed that shit. I think it was like Breakers of Shadow or something, but I'm glad about that. And sure, this may take away from the excitement of way back then of pulling it hollow because you get like at least a super in every pack, but fuck that bullshit. I'm glad they made that change.
What else?
Do you really think Konami is just that paranoid about people abusing cards they went lax on? As far as restrictions go, they are more strict now. That may play a part, but it doesn't apply to every fucking card they make, because sometimes they use restrictions properly, at least in my opinion. But then also they'll make fucking cards with restrictions that wouldn't even be good without the restriction, which makes me wonder why the fuck is the restriction there in the fucking first place. So sure, there may be some paranoia there, but what about the other cards that slip through the cracks? How do you explain that shit? What's your opinion on tryhards versus casuals? Here people go again putting labels on motherfuckers. I feel like a tryhard and a casual is pretty much the same person. The only thing is motherfuckers trying to feel special by saying this person's a tryhard and then saying they or another person is a casual. The fact is that y'all play the game, so you're pretty much the same motherfuckers. One person may take it a little more seriously than you do, but you still play the fucking game. My opinion is tryhards and casuals ain't that much different. Y'all pretty much the same motherfucker. Y'all just feel like you're different because you're putting a different label on them, but in actuality, in my perspective, you're the same motherfucker. Hashtag what's the question? Appreciate y'all. And if you heard any different.
Who told you that?